Good morning, good morning. What a sunrise. Right, so leaving camp just now. It's about 6 and a.m. of course. Yesterday I didn't film an outro. Again, it's gonna be like a regular occurrence, I guess. I don't know. But I was really tired when I got to camp. I had a bit of pain in my left leg, which seems to be okay this morning, but obviously we'll see how the day progresses. And yes, I'm starting from Horse Trail Campground, or camp. I think it's not campground but camp, which is mile marker 508.1, right? So yesterday passed the 500 mile marker, which was great. It was a long day yesterday, but it was fine at the end. So today, first objective really is Hiker Town, because I have enough. Let me show you this. It doesn't come through as nice as it looks in real life, I'm pretty sure, but trust me, it's beautiful. Anyways, so Hiker Town, which is 10 miles. I have enough water to get there, so I don't think I have to collect any at this point. I have pretty much 3 liters. That should be more than enough for me to get there. And so the objective is to get there and figure out the aqueduct section, as in like when to start, where to stop, where is water there, and you know, all these things. And then I'm Tehachapi was 58 miles from. I have to do this again, sorry, but I mean, look at that. I might just stop here because I'm gonna take a picture of it. But anyways, so I modified my hotel booking for Tehachapi, so probably I will get there on, what day is today? Tuesday, Thursday. Yeah, so hopefully I will get there on Thursday. I mean, 58 miles should be doable in 3 days, especially if I do the aqueduct tonight or this afternoon or something. So yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna take a photo of this and then I'll talk to you later. Bye. Well, welcome to Hiker Town. This is Hiker Town. It's a bit deserted at the moment, so I'm not sure where everyone is. Anyways, I need to replace the battery in my cam, so I'll talk to you later. Oh, hello. I come back. So, I've just left Hiker Town and gonna start walking towards the aqueduct in that section. Yeah, see, temperature is not too bad. I requested the temperature or the weather forecast from Garmin at Hiker Town, and then in that one it says it's gonna get up to 74 degrees Fahrenheit, which is like 22-23 degrees Celsius, which I would say, you know, it's warm, but compared to what they can get here, that's not too bad. They can get like 90 plus, 95 plus degrees Fahrenheit and like 35 plus Celsius easily. So compared to that one, this is perfect. Like probably this is as good as it gets, you know. Especially because there's a bit of breeze at the moment. The wind should start to die down around like 3-4 p.m. maybe. Again, that's perfect. You know, a bit of breeze or wind can make the difference. So I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna sit around and do nothing. I had 2 tortillas with chicken because I had extra packets in there. So I was like, might as well, since I won't need that many tortillas. I can have like almost like a proper breakfast. Well, not proper breakfast, but you know what I mean. 2 tortillas and some chicken. Actually, I'm gonna show you the view while I'm talking. So yeah, I had some like breakfast, some energy, and I did not see where I could get water from there. So, but I have 2 liters, and there should be a faucet in 3 miles. So I will make up well, I will wait until I get there, and then I will make an electrolyte drink that one, and then fill up my water bottles, and then crack on and do this LA aqueduct. Okay, I'll show you guys, you know, obviously parts, but yeah, let's crack on. Hey, look at that. The LA aqueduct. There's lots of water in there, but I imagine you really don't want to grab water from there. I don't know how that works. I mean, you know, probably you don't want to get down there, and you know, like they say, it could be dangerous, but I'm not sure how deep that channel is or anything like that, or canal. Anyways, let's not go there. We're gonna walk on the side of it for the time being, and then I think we're gonna walk on top of the, well, you can walk on the top of the pipe. Maybe you shouldn't. Maybe for a photo or something, I'll get on top. But looking at or like watch other people do that, it's very dangerous in a way of, like, you know, with all the like screws and whatnots on, you know, on the pipe. It's not very flat, so, you know, but we'll see, we'll see. Anyways, I'm out here hiking, walking next to the LA aqueduct. Huh. Right, I stopped here just 3.5 miles from Hikertown. As you can see, there's a faucet here. Really nice. Thank you guys. It's much appreciated because it is like 14 miles to the next water source, I believe. So, you know, it's good to have the option to fill up before you carry on. And now I'm back on this endless road, and just for the picture I'm gonna come here and pretend to come on here. But you know, as you can see, they have these are like spiky things, those things, so you really don't want to walk on those. You know, I know people do that, but it just doesn't appeal to me, because you know, if you forget about them for a second, you can roll your ankle, or even worse, I guess. So, you know, I will stay away from that. Just gonna carry on the road, which is, you know, same thing. It's a straight line. So, hey. Well, I didn't expect to see anything like this, like sheep in the middle of the desert. Like, poor things, like, wow. You know, it's like there is no shade here. No, nothing at all. Like, yeah, there's like a couple of bushes or, you know, whatnot, but look at them. Oh, I mean, I want to say that's wrong. I think this is wrong, you know, keeping them here on the sunshine, exposed. I mean, I don't know, I'm not a farmer, I'm not an expert or anything. On the other side, you have some cattle, some cows, but at least they have a few trees. I don't know, is it yucca trees or something, or not Joshua trees, but I don't know. But Anyways, see, you know, at least they have some shade. Not much, but you know, you can tell they are hiding in there. But bush sheep can't hide anywhere. They have nothing. I don't know if they have any drinking water at all. Yeah, I want to say that's not a great thing, but anyways, what do I know? Well, what I know is that I still have, I want to say now it must be less than 10 miles to the next water source. As you can see, shade is just as scarce as water. So unless you hide below one of these very low bushes, there is nothing so far. So I mean, again, temperature is not too bad. It's warm up a bit, but I would say maybe 80 degrees Fahrenheit, 25 degrees Celsius, roughly, I would say. Wind is on and off. So like at the moment there's very, very tiny breeze, like barely, I can barely feel it. Sometimes it picks up a bit, which is actually quite nice, obviously. So yeah, I'm just gonna keep walking, and hopefully once I will get there. Yeah, and these are the mountains we came from, or I came from in this case. Anyways, I'm gonna go. Bye. I'm not sure who left this here, but oh my God, thank you. Thank you so much for your generosity. It's, you know, I've been walking in this desert heat for, oh, sorry, I want to say 5 hours at this point. And hold on, let me find out the mileage. So that's around like 531.9. Basically middle of nowhere. And then some stuff here like bananas, blueberry muffins, oranges. Maybe there's some soda. Let's have a look. Oh, look at that Gatorade. Get out of town. Let's have a look at this one too. Oh my God. This is, you know, whoever you are, seems like it's Keith's trail magic. Well, in that case, Keith, well, thank you very much. This is unbelievable. This instantly, as soon as I saw the coolers, that lifted my mood. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. And I'm sure others who will come through here later tonight will thank you too. So, Keith, you are a legend. Thank you very much. I guess welcome to the land of wind turbines, because there's like a ton of them in this area. As you can see, some of them anyways, and I'm pretty sure the road will turn left, and then basically I will walk amongst them. But look at the size of them, they are massive. Although saying that, not many of them turning or rotating at the moment. I would say, hold on, I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can see 6, maybe 7 working at the moon. Although it's not super windy, it was much windier earlier, so yeah. Anyways, it's pretty cool. You know, I like that we human beings trying to use renewable energy where we can. I guess, you know, we can always do better, but you know, at least we're trying. So they have lots of like solar panel farms around here as well. So, you know, this area is pretty good for renewables. It's windy, I guess, sometimes, and it's sunny for sure. So yeah, pretty cool. Hello, welcome back. Yeah, so the sun is going down. Wind has picked up, so you might be able to see that more of these wind turbines are working now. I had a nice little break. I'm not even sure how long it was. It must have been like an hour and a bit at that water station and creek, or not water station, water source. And there was trail magic there from Luch. That's his nickname. And his dog Nova. And it was pretty cool. He had soft drinks, unfortunately, because, you know, I'm kind of like out of sync compared to other hikers. He wasn't like, you know, cooking up food or anything, but doesn't matter. He gave me a nice ice cold soft drink. I had some melon, a slice of melon, and a nice avocado tomato mayo sandwich. And that was my first in my lifetime with mayo, and actually it was pretty good, not gonna lie. So, you know, we had a nice chat. I relaxed, sat down. Actually, I wanted to have my kind of late lunch there because there was some shade, but since he made a sandwich, I had that. Oh, apparently I'm off course. Hold on a second. I have to check this quick. Yep. Of course, I have to track back a tiny bit. I need to go that way somewhere. Anyways, so it was really nice of him. Thank you very much, Luch, if you watching this by a miracle or something. And yeah, it was really nice. We had a great time, and yeah. So he's waiting for other hikers to come through later on, and you know, he will have some food for them and whatnot. So lucky hikers coming in later on. This is his. Hold on, I think he's been here since, I want to say Sunday. So, you know, pretty cool of him. And again, thank you very much for everything you do. It is much appreciated. So yeah, so now I have to do a few more miles. Basically, I just have to find flat spot to camp, and then I will call it a day. So yeah, we'll see. Good evening, hello. So, didn't forget the outro this time. Let me show you the view quick. Yeah, not too shabby, is it? Or isn't it? Right, so, get back to me. Today was a lovely day. It was hot, but breezy, and all that, and you know, a bit too breezy. So got down to Hikertown, obviously, like 9:30ish. So that's the 10 miles done for the day, and then stay there for like an hour, charge my power bank for a bit, and then I moved on at 10:30ish, because I was like, you know, it's not too bad, you know, it was warm, but I wouldn't call it hot. So, you know, but it was fine. So I set out, stopped at that water source, that faucet, after like 3.5 miles from Hikertown. Sat down for 5 minutes, 10 minutes maybe, filtered some water, filled up my water bottles, and then get those big boys back there. So many of them. Yeah, so I stopped there and refilled my water bottles for the next 13-14 miles or to the next water source, and then yeah, after that basically I walked, well, I would say almost 4 hours, just 4 hours from Hikertown to see a bit of shade, you know. So 4 hours, no shade whatsoever, so no shade where I could sit down and, you know, just rest a bit. So, you know, yeah, I'm just gonna show you this because it's so cool. Like, you know, there's so many of them. They're kind of loud, so sleeping might be a bit difficult, but you know, we'll see. Anyways, back to the topic. 4 hours without shade. Got to the shade of a tree, sat down there for 10 minutes, happy days, rested a bit, then carried on. And then, like, I think it was less than an hour later, I found Keith's Trail Magic, which again, thank you very much for that. The ice cold drink was great, amazing. It was really nice. It lifts your mood straight away, right? And then, so I had a banana, I had a Gatorade, and there was a little muffin as well, so I had one of those. And then carried on to the water source. And I got to the water source, which is at the little bridge over a creek. As in, like, not the bridge itself, obviously, but at the bridge. And guess what? There was more Trail Magic. So, you know, it was a great day like that. And yeah, so there I had an ice cold Coke. I sat down for like an hour and a half maybe, and had a bit of melon and an avocado tomato sandwich with mayo, which is actually pretty good. So I will put it in my books. And yeah, and then after that I left. after a while, like 6 o'clock or something, and found this place. So you know, as you can hear, it's quite windy. But so yeah, let me go back quick. Ow. My leg hurts a bit, but it's all good. So you know, you're coming up from that direction, and then you know it's really windy. As you can see, you know, all these wind turbines are picking up now. Earlier they stopped, and then basically just come here. There's this juniper tree, they called it in the comments on Far Out, and it's like no wind whatsoever, or like very tiny. So I'm gonna stay here. For the night, and then I will carry on tomorrow. Today was like a 30-mile day, just, but it's 30 miles, maybe 29 something on trail, or you know whatever, or 29, I don't know. But yeah, so that's my home for the night, and then tomorrow I don't know how many miles I'll do, but I don't have to worry too much. I mean, there's gonna be lots of ascent, so that's gonna be difficult. But the good thing is I don't need to worry about it. I don't have to rush because I need to get to Tehachapi on Thursday. Tomorrow is Wednesday, so I have a day and a bit to do. I want to say 30 miles. I don't know, I haven't checked. 20 something, 30 miles. So, you know, feel pretty cool about that. So, have I mentioned the mile marker I'm staying at? If not, I will tell you. I think it's 537.2. We're double checking. Yes, 537.2 behind a juniper tree, which is excellent. And actually, since I have Far Out open, just give me a second. That means I have 29.3 miles left to the Highway 58 overpass, which is basically Tehachapi, or just outside of it. So, you know, I have to do 29 miles in a day and a half. So that should be fine. Just have to figure out the ways, you know, where the water is, tent site, whatnot. Anyways, I'm gonna go now, set up my tent, have dinner probably, and then go to sleep. All right, see you tomorrow. Bye.